of the most unfair statements to make to a mom, a stay-at-home mom, should be she has been staying at home all day doing nothing. Like, I would never understand how anyone can think it's okay to say that. Like, even as a single girl, I'm sure when you stay at home all day or something, like you really have like so much to do that you literally get overwhelmed. Then talk more of how it is like when you have kids. I usually have a help, but for like a while she stopped working and it's been me and my kids. And when I tell you it's been hard, it's really been hard. Normally she doesn't come on Sunday, so I kind of like I'm used to the routine without her. But doing school runs, attending to the kids, like doing everything literally and still trying to keep the place neat, it's literally very, very frustrating. And when I used to have to go through all of that, like all the stress, try to attend to my business online, like reply DMs and everything, I still try to make sure history are not even getting hot. Like that's one important part of the whole thing. Like they could literally be getting hot. Like you can't remove your eyes from them. And someone will say a woman stays at home doing nothing. Like it's literally a full-time job. You don't even get full-time sleep in the first place. And then when I think about all of these things that I do as a businesswoman, or should I say, yeah, as a businesswoman, an online businesswoman, trying to balance our home business and everything, I now come to think of the moms that actually work like 9 to 5 jobs and have very, I don't want to use the word, but should I say very unsupportive husbands. Like I saw this trend recently, I think some sort of tweets or so, where a lady was like, if I come back home, I meet my kids hungry, like you came back home earlier than me, you couldn't make food for them, there's going to be one, all of that. And the truth of the matter is, it's so easy to rant until when you are not in that situation. It's always looking like, oh my god, how dare you take this, how dare you do that, until when you are the one faced with that situation. There are some men that would never do that. Like I don't think my husband will ever wait for me to come back before he cooks for his kids, because he literally does that even when I'm at home. Like he has not been made to see cooking, cleaning, like attending to the kids like something just for women, or how do I put this? Like he grew up in a home where let's say there were no like specific gender roles, and that is where we come in as parents, because some of these ideologies that some men have, even women, like I don't want to make this thing gender based. It all comes from upbringing and like things they saw growing up. If as a mom you've made it compulsory that your boys cannot wash plates, your boys can never cook, it has to be your girls, trust me, you're making life unbearable for some future wife somewhere. Imagine a man that has to wait. I saw one post one time about how a friend went to visit her friend, like, but she found out that like her friend was not at home, a wife, a mother, and this man literally told the friend to go and make food for the children, if not they're going to starve. Like, what manner of wickedness is that? Like, see, and it's one thing to have bad upbringing, should I say bad manners, whatever, but some things just go beyond bad manners. It's pure wickedness, because I can't understand why you let children starve because you are waiting for somebody to come back from work to cook. And that just goes to show in the long run how people actually marry their enemies, because some of all these things are easy things to do if you really care about someone, if you really like why do you want to see the person suffer? Okay, now in extension, you're not just seeing the person suffer, you are seeing your own children suffer. Jeez, life is hard enough, especially for a career mom, especially for a mom in general. Like, can you guys make things easier? Dear husbands, can you make things easier for your wife? See, in the long run, you will be glad that you did. You're making life easy for her. Your children are going to watch you be a career. And trust me, every child, be boy or girl, they're happy to see their mom being treated right. There's no reason why you should make your children get used to suffer. Like some girls now, it's just that our generation, and I'm so proud of us, so exposed. We've seen a lot of things that probably some moms, because I won't even say my mom, went through, and we're like, no, this should not be the norm. Why should she go to work, come back 6, 7, 8, going to the kitchen to cook? Like, I'm not saying like, yeah, there should be gender roles in marriage, but come on, help out. Like, it's the same way these days everybody's saying, what does a woman bring to the table? So yeah, if a woman can contribute and help in the home, then you too as a husband, you're supposed to be helping. And the truth of the matter is, some of these things that looks like big issues and all that, it does, I have looked at this very clearly, and it does have everything to do with upbringing and the person's state of heart. Like, somebody that is naturally kind, I don't think you want to see somebody suffer over some flimsy things. And the truth is, if some of these men that do some sort of wicked things, some of these men that refuse to help out, some of them actually go abroad with their wives and start helping us, why some actually do not help out, because it's not really environment. Some people have, in fact, it will not turn into big issues and probably even cause divorce, because they're like, why are you trying to force me to wash plates? Why are you trying to force me to do this? Why should I have to do any of all these things? And oh God, women are doing a lot. Trust me, it's hard to be a lady. I do not underrate how far men go, but it's hard to be a woman. The least you can do for a lady is to help her out. See, there's nothing about childbearing or taking care of children that is easy. I've literally been moving, like, the moment I let go of my kids, in fact, they do the most in split seconds. Like, please help these women out. It's very unfair to start saying to her that she does nothing at home. Even if she doesn't work, trust me, she is doing a lot. Sometimes maybe you should stay a day and like, watch her, like, see what she does, really. Because trust me, and sometimes, even when she does all these things in your presence, you have looked at it as norm, because probably you saw your mom, do all these things. It's not the right way. Some mothers are suffering from high BP, arthritis, a whole lot of sicknesses, because they were stressed in their young days. Why should a woman come into this world and suffer all through? Do you know what it takes for a woman to bear a child? I've not been able to recover from my last baby's birth. I literally have back pains, constantly for almost 2 years. Like, it takes a whole lot to bear a child, and come on, the least you can do is to make her life easier. Really, 3 days working alone and everything. I don't know. I've just been thinking practically about the ladies that do this and still go to work. If you're a husband listening to this, please, like, really make her look young for you. Make her look, not aging like faster than she's meant to be. Make her life easier. Let your children see you loving your wife. Let them see you loving their mother. Trust me, it's one of the best things you can do for your children. They will grow up so loving. They'll grow up to love. They'll grow up to be so forgiving, because they have grown up in an environment of love. One of the things that is happening in our societies today, why we're seeing so many confused, so many stuff that are not supposed to be, is because these children grew up to love. They couldn't talk to their parents. Come on, if you see your father and mother fighting all the time, why would you want to go and meet them about something? And the truth is, if father and mother are fighting all the time, their head is not even straight. They are looking for an opportunity to get out of the house. It's all chaos, so they will not even have time to listen to one child. Like, life easier for your wife. Like, as the long and short of what I'm saying, if you know that you're the kind of man that have made up your mind that you would not help your wife out in cooking or whatever, please try. See, it makes things easy. And moms, I have to talk to moms, because that's the genesis of this whole thing. Please, this whole gender roles thing, please stop it. My boys, they only wash cars. The girls only, please. Girls can even wash cars, so that, how do I put it, this mentality of I can't enter the kitchen, I can't cook, so I can stop. It will make life easier for your daughter-in-law. See, things they start from the home, and fathers too, because I know there are some moms that want to do some of these things, and some fathers will be so heady. My son cannot enter. Like, please, let's break all these generational courses we're talking about. Some of them start. These are the genesis of the whole thing. What somebody cannot do, another person has passed it on. All these selecting of, like, some of these things are just like simple things, but they end up causing issues. So yeah, I'm hoping someone has seen this.